name is Makwana Pratham. I am studying in SDJN International College. I am going to explain about Digital India. In 2015, the Government of India launched a massive campaign named Digital India. This was done to make the government service accessible in various parts of the country. The main aim from the improve access to technology to the people of country. The government worked on the improving internet communication and made sure that it was easily accessible to the remote and rural part of the country. One of the intentions include a plan to connect the rural part of the country with the high speed of internet. The Digital India was launched on 1 July 2015 by the current Prime Minister of the India, Narendra Modi. The campaign drastically boosted the use of electronic service and product. The project is run by the government entity called Bharat Broadcast Network Limited (BBNL). Objective of the Digital India. The massive campaign is divided into three parts which hope achieve the following object. A state security digital intersection connection every part of the country. 2. Easy access to online government service e-government. 3. Digital literal of the message. The government of India wanted to rural public to make use of the internet and offer them access to various service online. Digital infrastructure. With a population of the 130 crores, India is the second largest population country after the China. The actual meaning of digital infrastructure is in reference to platform where the citizen of the country will have a digital identity which will allow them to access government service easily. Under the intention, almost all the services are made available online, such as managing a bank account, long distance earning, sign up for various government portals, storing documents digitally, etc. The project is also working on providing high-speed internet access to all the rural part of the country. This will help them reap the benefit of the hundred of projects the government run. E-governance. Digital India has introduced a large number of government services. Some of them are mygovernment.in, a platform where people share input and idea on the administration policy and overall governance. This is introduced so that citizens can actively participate in the process. Digital attendance. In an effort to keep record of government employee attendance, the initiative was launched in Delhi and made use of a biometric system to mark the employee attendance. Umang, unified mobile application for new age governance. It is an application developed for all mobile platform and even work on future phone. Available in the multi-India language, the application allowed people to access service such as a tax payment, railway ticket booking, education portal, a digital locker, and biometric identification system called Aadhaar card. E-hospital. This is an application that provides access to various hospital services such as online lab report, payment gateway, book and appointment, etc. E-sign. It is a service which allowed the registered citizen to digitally sign a document using Aadhaar card as means as authentication. Digital locker. Digital locker which helps citizens store all their government documents digitally. It is a cross-platform application developed to work across various branches of the administration. Since the government documents are authenticated by the government itself, there is no need for citizens to carry a physical copy. Digital India success or failure. Digital India is a work in the progress in the truest sense thought. The project has suddenly made the impact on the common people of India. Much of the work done is either or unsatisfactory at some level or the other. However, the number of internet users in India has increased to a whopping 5,000 million users in the year of 2017. Suddenly, the country has the highest rate of newly added monthly user contribution among 10 million people every day. Surely the government intensive has done much work in the laying out the groundwork to a technological advanced country, but the lack of the awareness and infrastructure in the getting in the way. The government hope to cover more people under the umbrella of the scam, but some part of the India are still unable to use the technology due to various reasons such as lack of resources or understanding. The project can be considered to be successful in the general term but still remain a failure in the broad sense. Of course, campaigns like this take year if not a decade, and digital India is still is its early stage.